I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta
And welcome everyone to the NBA on 2K Sports. Brand new season. So glad to have you with us on this journey. Hi everyone, I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And a chance now to look at the upcoming schedule for Honolulu. On Friday, they'll take on Kyrie Irving and the Golden State Warriors. And then Monday, they'll be matching up with Evan Mobley.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
And the Lakers starting 5. Marcus Smart out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Murray. And it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle. And for Honolulu, we've got Mitchell. And it's Simmons in at the small forward position. And these teams have been prepping for this season tip-off game for months, Grant.
Oh, and for the players, the main feeling on opening night is relief. You know, all that hard work during the offseason and preseason is finally over. And now, it's time to have some fun.
Fires in the triple.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's LaVine. Smart for 3. Connects from downtown.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Breeze. They're taking on DeJounte Murray, the long, skilled guard. And coach telling me pregame, when he's locked in defensively, Murray is a problem. He can create havoc on the perimeter. Plus, I like how over the years he's built on his offensive game. DeJounte is such a solid player. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Pass to Mitchell. From deep three-point range, Simmons.
And that's great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can energize your team.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back to Murray. And he banks in the layup.
Tell you what, guys, you got to be more aware of Murray there. When he's aggressive like that, he can cause problems.
Outside Tucker. Over Adebayo. And it falls all over the rim and in.
They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots. Great execution and attention to detail.
Smart outside. Holmgren outside. Back to Murray. LaVine surveys the D. Clock at 6. The rebound by Simmons.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And it's Holmgren with a rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Murray passes to Adebayo. Back to Murray. Adebayo is screen on Tucker. Murray with it. Picked up by Simmons. Fires top of the key. Adebayo, no good.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Simmons, the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Pickett. This one for 3. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And so now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Quick pause here. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard and check out last season's best shot blockers. Number 1, Chet Holmgren.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Pass to Murray. Holmgren with a screen on Mitchell. Murray for 3. Rebound by Honolulu. And this matchup with Los Angeles, their first meeting of the season.
Well, last year they swept the season series. There was a talent differential between the two teams. We'll see if that gap is narrowed.
One is a playoff team. The other, question mark, ... not so much. But things change, and you're only as good as your last win, so we'll see how they handle things tonight.
And the Lakers have possession. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. Outside Levine. Just 5 to shoot. Sinks it from distance.
Hey, he's one of the guys you don't want to give space to. Levine can do a lot of damage from deep.
Here's Pickett. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A long-limbed 6'5" guard, Grant. Talk about what DeJounte Murray brings to the table.
Oh, man, defense, defense, defense. I mean, he's led the league in steals, B.A. And Murray is really good at disrupting the point of attack, making things hard on the opposing ball handler.
And it's Smart missing. Honolulu leading by 7. Outside Mitchell. He's covered by Holmgren. Pass to Simmons. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
Boy, they need to ride him as far as he can take him because he is pedal to the metal right now.
Lakers trail by 9. Now Smart. And here's Levine. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Levine.
The moment Bam gets the ball close in, he's really hard to stop.
Pass to Pickett. He's covered by Holmgren. Here's Pickett. 3-pointer. Knocks it down from distance. Pickett's got 8.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. He's checked in for Zach LaVine.
Number 20, Herbert Jones.
Here's Murray. Holmgren outside. Now here's Murray. Adebayo, a screen on Mitchell. Murray from outside. Rebound by Honolulu. Simmons has got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Simmons. Lets it go from deep. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Simmons has got 13.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Murray from outside. And again, the Lakers, no good. On offense, here's Honolulu. They're on a 20-7 run. Goes back up. An easy 2 on the layup. And Honolulu leads by 15.
Yeah, they're getting pummeled on the offensive board so far.
Well, guys, nobody's boxing out. I mean, I could go out there and get an offensive rebound. They're just watching. And if you're the coaching staff, that's unacceptable.
Now here's Murray. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Adebayo. Lays it up and banks it in. Adebayo's gotten his second bucket.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Now a timeout called by Honolulu. So both teams changing it up here. Defended by Murray. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Murray. Here's Cornette. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Holmgren. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
Hey, it was a good look, one he normally capitalizes on.
Here's Harden. And some very quick points for him on that possession. And Honolulu leads by 15.
Yeah, their aggressive approach on the offensive glass has created second chance opportunities.
Ultra impressive, guys. Caught them off guard, and they've taken the momentum in this game now. Well, that's the goal of pick and roll. Get that separation you need.
And here are the Breeze now. Here's Doherty. And he goes in for the dunk.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Now here's Murray. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
He's lost his rhythm completely this quarter, but he's determined to stay after it. This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Lakers trail by 18. Pass to Holmgren. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Honolulu. The 3. And Honolulu another 3.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Now here's Jones. Still without a bucket. Murray with it. Back to Jones. Looking to end the run. The shot, no good. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Chet Holmgren talked about how he succeeds in spite of his slender frame. He said, "You can't be afraid of contact. I'll continue to use my strengths out there, my length, being slippery, playing hard, and try to get better at my weaknesses, too, throughout my career. That will leave me in a good spot." Back to you guys.
The sky is the limit for him. All right, Allie, thank you.
So far this quarter, he's been out of sync and might be pressing right now.
He buries it from 3.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Back to Murray. Takes it inside. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Pass to Smart. Jacks up a 3. And he missed again. Now 1 of 5.
I think adrenaline was a factor there. He wanted to hit that answer 3 so badly.
Here's Harden. Basket counts.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Here's Murray. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. Holmgren drives in. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Now here's Murray. Back to Jones. Screen by Holmgren to win the drought. Jones misses. And here are the Breeze now. The 3 is up. Buries it from 3. Give him 8 points now.
Excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
And so it's Honolulu with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be back in a moment. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Honolulu?
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Another big component of their game early on has been their execution on the fast break. They're getting a bunch of easy baskets, pushing it in transition.
And so in the game for the Lakers, Alex Caruso is out there with Sam Merrill. Then it's Herb Jones. Then there's Luke Cornett. And it's Adebayo in at the 4. Now here's Merrill. The jump hook. Adebayo, no good. And the Breeze shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Here's Merrill. Yet to see a basket. Left side Jones. Misses again. Now 0 for 3. On offense, here's Honolulu. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. Now here's Adebayo. Pass to Cornett. Caruso outside. Now here's Adebayo. Tight defense on him. No good on the shot.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Now here's Caruso. To stop the run. The shot won't fall. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The Lakers have got nothing to go in this quarter. 0 for 5. Merrill outside. Caruso against Stevenson. Adebayo passes to Merrill. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Grant, you are a Hall of Fame small forward, so you know a bit about the position. What's key in excelling at the 3?
Well, B.A., you have to be able to space the floor. We almost never see a 3 or even 4 who can't make threes. And on the other end, lots of times you're matched up with quick guards.
Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game changers. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does. He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
They get it back. And here's Todd outside. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Kornet can't hit.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Now here's Merrill. No made baskets yet. Caruso finds Adebayo. And here's Merrill. Outside Jones. Pass to Caruso. Off target from outside. On offense, here's Honolulu. They're on a 14-2 run here. Hits the trifecta. He's got 9.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Now here's Kornet. Out of bounds. It'll be Honolulu's ball. All right, let's take a second to view the 2K leaderboard and look at last season's top scoring squads.
The way this team played on the offensive end last year was remarkable. Seemed like every night they got everything they wanted and then some.
Some changes now for the Lakers. Green's checked in for Kornet. Zach LaVine comes in for Merrill. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Caruso. Here's Doherty. 7 points in the game. Stevenson's shot is good.
Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
And so Murray will bring it up for the Lakers. Pass to LaVine. The 3. The Lakers with another miss. For Honolulu, they've gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. On the wing, LaVine. Drops in the layup for 2. LaVine's got his second bucket of the night.
You have to love how persistent LaVine is inside, enduring the contact and finding his shot.
Puts up a deep 3. And that one's good. Doherty.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Ooh, LaVine with another miss. And for Honolulu, they're shooting around 60% in the second, an excellent number. Here's Doherty. 10 points for him. Off target from three-point range. Murray passes to Adebayo. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Adebayo's got 4 points in the quarter.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now here's Jones. He's scoreless. Pass to LaVine. Over to the left wing. Adebayo. And there's another one for the Lakers.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Now Stevenson puts up a deep 3. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Outside Murray. Jones, the pass to Green. Outside Levine. Pass to Murray. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Jones misses.
Relatively open from mid-range. You'd like to see that one go down.
And he dunks it down.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
And thanks to AT&T for a great look at that dunk on their connected cam. And the Lakers shooting a low 26% from the field. Murray passes to Levine. Rebound by Honolulu.
Well, the defense refusing to give up anything easy. Love seeing that kind of intensity.
Here's Davidson. Jones grabs the board. Outside Murray. Pass to Levine. Back to Murray. A shot from the mid-range. The rebound by Doherty. Doherty's got 6 rebounds in the game. And here's Todd outside. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
He's finally leaving that dismal first quarter behind him. Took him a while to get going.
So it's Los Angeles now, trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Got it. Murray's got his second basket.
And, you know, we often talk about the importance of confidence for these young players, guys. Murray's showing plenty of confidence there.
Here's Doherty. Here's Todd. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it in. Todd's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
Now here's Murray. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Jones. No good from outside.
Some of it's good defense, and some of it's just poor shot selection. Either way, he's being shut out.
Davidson's shot is good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Now here's Levine. He's got 5. Left side Murray. And he gets the bucket. Murray's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Took that orange right to the rack, and they just let him go by.
Pass to Doherty. From deep. Kept alive.
Giving up second chance buckets. A huge issue for this team.
Boy, they're getting caught spectating. You can't be a watcher out there. They're letting rebounds slip away. Everybody's got to get in there and fight for the ball.
So it's Los Angeles now. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. Outside for Green. Now here's Murray. Off target with the 3.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively. And that's having a ripple effect.
Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Nice touch on both ends of that alley-oop.
Hey, when he let go of the pass, I had no idea what he was going for.
Neither did the defense.
Los Angeles shooting only 27% for today's game. Outside Adebayo. Pass to Levine. And Levine throws it down.
Always putting on the show. Levine plays with flair and clearly one of the best dunkers in league history.
4-3. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Murray's got 4 rebounds in the game. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Levine can't hit. Right wing. Here's Davidson. He drops it from range. Davidson's got 5 points in the quarter.
Nice setup. Excellent team basketball.
Levine passes to Murray. From downtown, he got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Honolulu on top, opening up a huge gap. And we'll be back right after this.
Hey folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Los Angeles Lakers.
If you can't stop anybody, you can't win. It's just that simple.
Yeah, the game's been completely one-sided, and we promised our viewers a good contest. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
You take a look at the Lakers. Like most teams right now, they're optimistic. We'll see how they handle the first couple of games.
Yeah, everyone starts out undefeated. It is a hopeful time of year for everybody. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And so it's Smart who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. We've got Mitchell, and it's Tucker in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Murray looking around. Tries to break his ice. And that's 2 points on the layup. Murray's got 8 points.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
And for Los Angeles, Zach LaVine out there with DeJounte Murray. Then there's Holmgren. Then there's Marcus Smart. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot.
Rock the baby, working the size advantage inside.
And for the Lakers, they're shooting a rough 29% from the field here. Back to Smart. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's Holmgren. Good work there as it goes. Holmgren's got his first points of the game.
There aren't many 7-footers who can attack guys off the dribble as well as Holmgren. He'll make you pay if you're too aggressive.
And it's Simmons missing. Here are the Lakers now. Murray passes to Adebayo. Outside LaVine. Again, Los Angeles.
3 for 3 this half. Nothing to complain about with that.
The Breeze have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thank you, BA. The Lakers are always thinking title. Coach J.J. Redick said, everything I've ever done in this sport has been crystallized into how can I win a championship. I got close as a college player and as an NBA player. My hope and goal is to bring the Lakers their 18th NBA championship as head coach. Guys?
Eyes on the prize. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Pass to Simmons. Off the mark there with a 3. The Lakers have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. LaVine can't hit.
Yeah, that's got to be frustrating for him. He'll usually convert that.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. From deep, here's Simmons. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got his 7th assist here tonight. Simmons has gotten 5 of his 8 3-pointers to go in. Outside Murray. Smart looking around. On the wing, LaVine. He's got 9. And that doesn't go either for LaVine.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit 1 from range in the first half, but nothing since. Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now here's Murray. Give him 8 points now. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is where Holmgren is such a scoring threat. His size can make interior shots easier to find.
Pass to Simmons. And Honolulu, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
For Los Angeles, they've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Outside Levine. And here's Smart. Holmgren, the pass to Adebayo. 6 to shoot. Holmgren with a screen on Tucker. And there's Murray. That one's good. And the assist from Adebayo. Murray's got 10 points in the game. Here's Pickett. Give him 8. From deep, here's Simmons. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Levine. Pass to Adebayo. Outside Murray. Back to Adebayo. Smart for 3. Rebound by Honolulu.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Mitchell finds Simmons. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Simmons has got 14 points here in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Levine for 3. Pure from three-point range. He's got 12.
He's taking what he can get here, has a 3 in each half.
And here's Mitchell. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. On target from range.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
The Lakers have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. To the middle. And finished off by Adebayo.
I'll tell you, Bam is having a massive impact on this game. They just can't stop him.
From deep, here's Simmons. They get it back. Tucker. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Los Angeles. Outside Levine. Misses the 3. For Honolulu, they've gone 7 of 13 in the second half. Here's Tucker. Offensive rebound.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
The 3 from Mitchell, and the three-pointer goes. Mitchell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Los Angeles has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Murray passes to Levine, fires the 3, and Tucker pulls it down. Tucker's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Levine. Ooh, Levine with another miss. For Honolulu, they've gone 8 of 15 in the third quarter. Pass to Pickett. A deep 3. The rebound by Murray. The Lakers shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. And he can't get that one. Good D by Simmons. And for Honolulu, they're shooting well here in the third, hitting 50% of their shots. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Murray, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And that one's good. Pickett.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Now Los Angeles with it. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by. You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
Now here's Levine. 12 points for him. To the left wing. Outside Murray. No good, and they can't put it into the drought.
Defensively, pick your poison. That time, they gambled off the right guy.
Second chance shot. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds in the game.
Despite his struggles to heat up and get going, the lead still remains intact.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
From deep, here's Simmons. The Lakers with a rebound. Murray's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Smart on the wing. Launches it. Rebound by Honolulu. Pickett's got his 4th rebound in this one. From deep, Mitchell nails it from 3. Mitchell's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, I think he shot the ball well, guys, but I don't think he shot it enough. The more shots he gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
Now here's Smart. Outside Adebayo. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. 5 to shoot. Here's Levine. Rebound by Honolulu.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The Lakers shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Murray. From outside, off the mark. And for Honolulu, they're shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Mitchell, the pass to Pickett. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Los Angeles shooting just 36% in the third. Levine finds Murray. Out of bounds. It'll be Honolulu's ball.
And they finished top 10 in assists. No surprise given their emphasis on ball movement.
Their nightly goal, make things uncomfortable for opposing offenses. That's how they racked up so many steals. And the Lakers with some changes. Jones, he's checked in for Smart. Merrill comes in for Levine. And it's Alex Caruso in for DeJounte Murray. Pass to Doherty. Fires from deep. Nails it from beyond the arc. Doherty's got 15 points.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Jones from the arc. The offensive rebound. There's the triple. And it's Harden who pulls down the rebound.
It's just been a brutal outing for him. He still hasn't managed to make a shot, and the team is struggling because of it.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself, couldn't control himself there.
They still need this. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's Honolulu. And they're up an insane amount going into the break.
45.
And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Here's Barber. Sinks the tray. Barber's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
And for the Lakers, we've got Zach LaVine, Luke Cornett out there with Herb Jones. Then it's Murray, and it's Caruso in at the 3.
LaVine brings a lot to this team. One of the elements he brings is his passing.
So many great young players coming into this league, Clark. It puts pressure on those aging vets.
Yeah, the Hall of Famer Kevin McHale described it like this. He said, I see everything that I could do. I just can't do anything about it. That's a tough feeling. And I didn't have to actually experience that because I got injured early in my career and had to pack it up that way.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
And a strong finish with two hands.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Pass to Caruso. Three-pointer, no good. The Breeze have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. From deep three-point land. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
Now here's Levine. Out of bounds as Los Angeles keeps possession.
Lakers ball. Coming onto the floor for your Breeze. Simmons. Pickett.
Left side Murray. 5 on the clock. A shot to stop the run. That shot missing. The Breeze have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. Goes back up. And he takes it up and lays it in. He's got 21.
They're showing a tremendous amount of fire tracking down misses. The attitude is paying off with second chance points.
Boy, you can get a lot of momentum getting a timely offensive rebound, and they've had more than their share.
It's good.
Levine just going to work, talented, finishing inside.
And last season, the worst in about 2 decades for games lost to injury, Clark. Cause for concern?
I certainly think so, but I mean, I am a fan of load management, but I think it should be in practice. That way, the guys can play as many games as possible for their team and the fans. Load management should be, I think, managed in the practice schedule.
Pass to Pickett. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
A clear look for Murray. Gets a very good look and converts. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Pass to Pickett. They get it again. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Shot by Levine, no good.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Back to Simmons. From deep. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got 4 rebounds now. Down low. And there's Caruso. That one's good. On the assist by Levine. Levine's got 6 assists in the game. And founded back in 2020, the National Basketball Social Justice Coalition still pushing for voting rights and eliminating bias in the justice system. A lot yet to be done, Grant.
Yes, indeed, B.A. And give them a follow. I mean, it's so much important work, and it takes all of us to really create the change we all hope to see.
Now here's Levine. Yep, count it. Levine's got 4 points in the quarter.
What a nice move by Levine. Tremendous handle. Gets him anywhere he needs to go, and then he does the rest of the work from there.
And slam dunk by Simmons.
Boy, he's had a solid performance at the offensive end. Rock solid, providing that stability.
Levine with it. Rebounded by Pickett. Pickett's got his 5th rebound in this one. And it's Simmons with the jam.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Now here's Murray. line. And here they come. Pulls up for three. And that one's good. Pickett.
No hesitation on the break. That's been an advantage for them.
Fast breaks yield easy buckets, guys. They've made the most of their chances in that regard. Defense not able to get set. You get a running start to the rim, you should get a good number of scoring chances that way.
Here's Levine. Following that last three-pointer by Honolulu. Murray, no good. From deep, here's Simmons. Good! Another from three. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, PA. Unbelievable.
Murray passes to Cornette. Back to Murray to end the run. Rebound by Honolulu. Pickett's got 6 rebounds in the game. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. The Lakers shooting just 38% here in the fourth. Outside Murray. And again, the Lakers, no good.
They need everyone clicking here. Unfortunately, this game has gone the other direction.
Goes up and lays it in. Nice and easy.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
Well, they should be. I mean, it has not been a good performance for them at that end of the floor.
Now here's Murray. Oh, it's stolen away. And they're on the run. Here's the three from outside the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. He's got 26.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Now Levine. And Clark, the Defensive Player of the Year award tends to go to shot blockers, insinuating that bigs really have a greater impact on that end of the floor.
Well, you know, the counting stats favor big guys. I mean, when you think about block shots and defensive rebounds, clearly big guys would tend to corral numbers in those areas. But still being on that back line means they're involved in a lot of plays, and they've got to do more than just block shots and rebounds. So to answer the question, generally, I'd say yes.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make.
But only if you grind hard enough to get yourself in tight before the shot goes up, guys. You've got to get your work done before the shot is attempted.
Snatched away. Here's Pickett. Offensive board. Oh, wow! Oh,
watch out below.
Big finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down. Uh-oh, now it looks like we've got an injury here, guys. We'll likely see him come out of the game.
And you guys know that this is something every player worries about, no matter your age or your ability.
Yeah, you know, aside from some of the player protection rules, which have been of benefit, a lot of it just comes down to what the body can withstand.
Here's what Los Angeles is going with right now. Adebayo's checked in for Cornette. Holmgren comes in for Jones. And it's Marcus Smart in for Caruso. Levine finds Smart. Now here's Murray. Just 5 to shoot to get back on track. And he sinks the layup. Murray's got 4 points this quarter. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
From deep three-point land. Rebounded by the Lakers. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The Lakers shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. Back to Levine from the corner. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Look at the quickness from Levine. Saw the defender closing in and still got the shot away.
Pass to Pickett. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you've got to take that into account. It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Breeze.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
The Lakers with the ball, following that last 3-pointer by Honolulu. Keeps it alive. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Now here's Smart. He's covered closely. Holmgren. That's good. And it's Smart with the assist.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Now they're playing with urgency, huh? They could have done it much earlier before the game was out of reach.
And so it's Honolulu with the W. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort. They were just dominant out there.
And that'll do it for this inaugural game of the NBA season. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.
Hi, everyone. We got the second game of the NBA Cup group stage for these 2 teams. This one has a little more meaning than your average regular season game. Kevin Harlan here alongside Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And our reporter tonight on the sideline is Allie LaForce. And a moment here to check out who the Golden State Warriors have coming up. On Monday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Boston Celtics. And then on Wednesday, they'll be taking on Jared Allen and the Brooklyn Nets.
In that game against Milwaukee, that one, the 7th on the season for them, the team's still looking to improve each time they take the floor.
Now let's take a look at Honolulu's opening lineup. They've got Mitchell, and it's Simmons in at the small forward. And for the Warriors, we've got Green. Koulibaly is out there with Zion Williamson. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Robinson in at the center position. It'll be the Breeze off the tip. So, Greg, here we are, just about a week into the NBA season. The regular season comes at you fast.
I mean, the games start coming fast and furiously right out of the gate. But you wonder how we made it through summer without getting to see any NBA action.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Simmons on the wing. The shot. Here's Tucker. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Tucker's got his second basket.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Yeah, you think you got to stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work in the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Koulibaly finds Green. Outside Irving. Clock at 6. This one for 3. Simmons pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Now, here is Irving. Pass to Robinson. Now, here's Green. And here's Irving. Over Mitchell. That one off the back iron and out. Stolen by Robinson. Irving, good. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
Man, Kyrie just has an unbelievable ability to finish in traffic.
Irving against Mitchell. He takes it in. Here's Pickett. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Williamson. On its way from Irving for 2. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Mitchell outside. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. That one's in, his first shot this game.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Green passes to Williamson. Green deciding where to go with it. Robinson sets a screen for Green. Clock at 4. And he's off on his first shot of the game.
Usually he's a master in the midi, but not that time.
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he could be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And they get it. A shot missing. Honolulu leading by 10. Tucker finds Simmons. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Here's Mitchell. Following the basket by Jalen Green. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Pass to Green. Back to Irving. Three-pointer. Hits the three-point bomb. Irving's got 7.
Such a smooth operator out of the pick and roll. Irving can do so much with the ball, it's ridiculous. It makes it so difficult to game plan for him because he can break down pretty much any defense. Oh, he really wanted that triple. Even though he missed, I really like the competitiveness I'm seeing.
Oh, good with the triple. Honolulu leading by 5. Mitchell passes to Pickett. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. I'd like to thank AT&T for bringing us that spectacular look from their Connected Cam. And here are the Warriors now. Honolulu getting their last shot to go. Outside, Green. Shot from 16. Nice jump shot. Good.
I know it's not in vogue right now, but for guys like Green, there are points to be had in that mid-range.
Simmons working it over. Launches it from deep. They get it back. Launches it. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
Please give a big round of applause for your Saints team.
the ball lead. And a look here at the standings for the NBA Cup early on in the competition.
And this tournament has already been a huge success and really a fan favorite. I can tell it's going to be a lot of fun again this year.
Warriors trail by 8. Irving passes to Jenkins. Here's Robinson. Pass to Irving. Shoots the 3. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 4 rebounds in this game.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And here's Mitchell from the arc.
And sometimes on defense, people just get lucky.
Williamson outside. And here is Robinson. Outside, Green. And the 3 off target.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Mitchell wide open. Breeze working now with a first shot clock. From the arc. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Now here's Jenkins. Still yet to score.
Whenever the opponent makes a 3, it feels like Jalen's got that mindset that he wants to answer.
For timeout called here, the first for the Breeze.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get loud and louder. It's time for T-shirts.
Is checked in. And now here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second chance points in the NBA.
Yeah, that was a huge factor for them a season ago. Their ability to attack the offensive glass and then convert those into second chance buckets. I mean, no one did it better.
Well, Richard, you had an interesting view of the start of the Warriors dynasty.
Yeah, I was very, very blessed to be a part of that Steph, Clay, and Draymond's first playoff run back in 2013. Matter of fact, some of the Warrior fans are still mad at me for some missed free throws. But I was 90 years old. Let it go.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Puts up a deep 3. They grabbed their own miss.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Warriors trail by 11. Jenkins dishes to Robinson. Pass to Irving. Off target at the rim.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Jordy, no luck. The Warriors have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Outside Robinson. Now Irving launches a 3. No good again. Just 3 for 10 with that miss. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Now here is Robinson. No scoring in this one. The tray. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Tough to keep the consistency from deep, but they did it last time.
Now here's Jenkins. Back to Williamson. The layup off target. Honolulu leading by 15. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Golden State moving it around. Here's Jenkins. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. And for Honolulu, they're shooting it from their comfort zone so far. In this one, 57% from the field. Pass to Doherty.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And checking out some numbers for Irving. Last year, getting it done. He's averaged 20 points a game, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
Looking at who's out there now for the Warriors. Norkic checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Achua comes in for Williamson. And it's Green and for Ellis. And here's Doherty for 3. Here's Harden. And it's Harden slamming it down.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Here's Doherty. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Braves lead by 15.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Green bounce pass. 52 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Achua. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Irving can't hit.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
Here's Harden. Takes it off the glass.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash-mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now, here is Irving. Coming off a solid outing against Phoenix. From deep, Green. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
What's not to like? He's been really good so far. Good start.
Takes the 3. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
From 13, that one wide left. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. Honolulu out in front, leading by 17. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. Glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Honolulu.
They've put their hard hats on and gone to work on the offensive boards. Those second chance points can really energize a team.
And also, given the game is more fast-paced nowadays, I like the way they've capitalized in transition, keeping their foot on the gas.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Achua is out there with Nurkic. Then there's Jalen Green. Then there's Jackson, and it's Jenkins in at the point guard. Now here's Green. Pass to Nurkic. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. Nurkic has got his first basket of the night. Stevenson outside. And the rebound by Nurkic. Warriors trail by 18. And, Richard, you were telling me before the game you're a big fan of Amen Thompson.
Oh, Amen, he is an elite defender who can guard multiple positions. One of the top athletes in the league, and he's just such an instinctive playmaker.
And it's Green, missing.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
There's the screen. 3 from Stevenson. Breeze working now with a fresh shot clock. Great positioning on the putback.
He's so strong when he goes to work on the glass. One opening is all he'll need to finish the play, even if it's just a tip-in.
Now here's Green. Last game, 26 points. Jacks up a 3. That's his 6th field goal today. And that makes him now 6 for 11.
And that gets him going here in the second after hitting 2 from long range in that first.
He's guarded by Nurkic. Great D that time from Nurkic. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And that one drops for him.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Jordy, no luck.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Green with the ball. 15 points in the game. Jackson in the corner. Here's Jenkins. Off target from three-point range.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Stevenson. Warriors with the rebound. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take good shots, and knock them down with confidence.
They took the air out of the crowd again and again with big shots. They never let the fans become a factor.
Now a timeout called by the Breeze.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Big Squad.
He's checked in for the Warriors. Kyrie Irving comes in for Jenkins. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. A 3 from Simmons. And the rebound by Nurkic. On offense, here are the Warriors. They're on a 10-2 run here. Pass to Coulibaly. Golden State moving the ball around. Outside, Green fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Honolulu.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
But dunk by Achua.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Find the lanes. One shot.
GA, you hear about 3 levels score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Irving's got 10.
Yeah, D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And the 3 ball is good.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thanks, guys. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. Kevin, back to you.
He does it well. All right, Allie, we thank you very much.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Green. 18 points for him. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to Honolulu.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Oh, nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. Now, here's Green. Again, the miss by Green.
And he needs to find other ways to contribute besides shooting. Sometimes you have to learn how to play well when you're not playing well.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three-point basket by Honolulu. And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
Let's keep it going for your Warriors dancers.
Zion Williamson's checked in for Achua, and it's Jenkins in for Jalen Green. Now, Nurkic. Some nice passing by Golden State. Jenkins can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Here's Jenkins. Pass to Williamson. Down low to end the cold streak. Hits. Got that one from Nurkic.
The power of Jusuf Nurkic. He absorbs contact as well as anyone.
Here's Mitchell. Puts up a deep three. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Warriors ball.
With the break in the action, we've got a chance now to look at last year's top rebounders. Barber's check in for Honolulu.
Number 46, Jamal Barber.
Warriors trail by 19. Irving kicks to Williamson. On the wing, Koulibaly. He had 10 points in the win against the Suns in Phoenix. Left side, Irving. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Nurkic has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Honolulu leading by 19 points. For 3, Mitchell. That ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Irving passes to Williamson. Back to Irving. Here's the 3. Barber pulls it in. And for Honolulu, they're shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks.
Oh, what terrific hustle. He's got a nose for the rebound.
Craig, he's ferocious when the ball goes up. Now here's Jenkins. Here's Koulibaly. Irving with a clean look. Drills the three-pointer. Irving's got 13 points.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Here's Mitchell. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
But he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
All right, this is coming out of the way. It's loud for your Lakers Experience.
stats for Tucker. Last season, he played outstanding. He was around 21 points per game last year, 11 rebounds, and 6 assists. Year one, he had to kind of find his way, but he seems poised to make some big strides here in his sophomore season.
Well, the team wants him to carve out a larger role for himself, but talent-wise, he's definitely got it in him.
Now here's Williamson. He had 25 points in the win against Phoenix. Jenkins offline with his three.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Tucker slams it in.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
Irving finds Nurkic. Some nice passing by Golden State. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And for Honolulu, they're shooting a smooth 58% from the field. Everything going according to plan for them on that end. For three, Mitchell makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And for Honolulu, they're shooting 59% here in the second quarter. They're playing with great confidence. And again, it's Honolulu converting.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Pass to Koulibaly. Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy. But that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Williamson kicks to Jenkins. And on the way from Irving for three. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Tucker's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Mitchell looking it over. And stolen by Irving. There's 53 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Williamson. Here's Coulibaly. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And every year, Williamson seems to take another leap. The distributor. Great pass on that one.
Here's Pickett. 17 points for him last game against the Lakers.
And how about the vision he displayed? Great job getting others involved and piling up the assist.
The Warriors shooting 40% from the field. Pass to Williamson from deep. A rebound by Mitchell. And for Honolulu, their shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. Launches from deep. That shot, no good. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. Honolulu out in front, just dominating this one. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Here with Coach Steve Kerr, your defense struggling to contain them in the first half. How do you remedy it?
We got to get back in transition. We got to make them feel us. You know, they're just running anything they want. We've got to at least disrupt the stuff they're trying to do.
Thank you, Coach.
Allie, thank you for that interview. And now we're at halftime. And we'll be back to bring you more basketball after this.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed.
Everything they touch on the offensive end right now is turning to goal. It makes life easy when most of your play calls are working.
Yeah, they came in with the right approach, and the execution, spectacular. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
Taking a look here at lovely Honolulu. I think about the sunshine. I think about the weather. Great start to the year. They came in prepared both mentally and with the game plan.
Yeah, winning the first 2 games of the season would give them a huge confidence boost. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
If I'm his teammate, I keep feeding the hot hand, especially since he's been on fire from deep also.
And here are the Warriors now. And so in the game for the Breeze, they've got Simmons, and it's Tucker in at the pivot, manning the middle. Robinson dishes to Green. The layup missed. To the inside, here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Pass to Coulibaly. There's Green with the 3. Sinks the triple. Green's got 21.
Coach has to be pleased with what Green is doing out there, playing with a ton of energy on the offensive end.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
They're taking it right into the teeth of the defense, and it's a defense that's starting to look frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
The shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. He's got 9.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Williamson. Hasn't made one yet.
D's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Back to Irving. Looking to get it going, and it's sent back by Mitchell. And a wide open look for Simmons, and again it's Honolulu from deep.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And of course it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Now here's Irving. He's got 13. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Assisted. And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
The Breeze have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
3 points.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now, here is Irving. Koulibaly with it. And the Warriors miss again. Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Pass to Tucker, beyond the arc. And again, it's Honolulu from deep.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Williamson, the pass to Irving. No good, unable to end this run.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Here's Mitchell, and again it's Honolulu converting.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Green, 24 points for him. Long-range jumper. Green's got 9 points in the quarter.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Fires from deep. And again, it's Honolulu from deep.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Back to Irving. That 3 off the mark.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you gotta shoot your way out of the slump, even for him. That was a disgusting first half he turned in, but it's been night and day for him after the break.
Outside, Green. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Tucker's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. There's the lob to the hoop, and Tucker slams it in.
And the definition of teamwork right there on that alley-oop.
And Greg, what about the finish? Bringing it down with some thunder. Yeah. Williamson outside. On the wing, Irving. Covered by Mitchell to end the run. Good D by Mitchell.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. Keep riding that hot hand. He's been pretty much unstoppable.
Over in the corner, Green. Robinson sets a screen for Green. He's off from 17 feet. And And so Simmons will bring it up for Honolulu. That game is the first and last of their homestand. Covered by Williamson. Pass to Pickett. Over Green. Pickett, no good. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
And I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
And the offensive rebound and really the story here today. Even with the big lead, they're still showing more hustle on the boards.
Here's Coulibaly. Outside Robinson. Here's Green. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin. It's important to focus on what matters. All-star and multiple champion Draymond Green said winning has taken a backseat nowadays for a lot of these kids. They care about all the wrong things. I hope they understand that this league is about winning games at the end of the day. Back to you guys.
It's all about results. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Jenkins, he's checked in for Golden State. Outside Irving. Outside Green. Some solid defense from Dort.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Here's Green, following the three-point basket by Honolulu. And again, no good by Golden State.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Here's Irving, following the score by the Breeze. Pass to Jenkins. Robinson kicks to Green. Outside Irving. To end the drought. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 11 rebounds in the game.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
Now, here's Green. 27 points for him. From past the arc. Rebounded by Tucker. Tucker's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. And here's Doherty for 3. It's good from long range.
3 points.
Doherty's got 5 points so far.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Irving from long range. And the rebound goes to Honolulu.
And with his team trying to trim this margin, his struggles this quarter, they're not helping things. He's not making much of an impact from deep. His sole three-pointer came in the first half.
Now, here is Irving. 13 points in the game. Fires for 3. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Tucker's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. And Greg, we know he's a fearsome dunker. But Zion Williamson also has a soft touch.
And that's a great point, Kevin. He can finish in every way. Either hand, through contact, off balance, on the run. A natural gift for converting around the rim.
And so it's Honolulu with it. Following Jalen Green's 3. And that one drops.
That's a guy you want taking shots. A quality offensive player.
Outside Irving. For the 3. No good on the shot.
Oh, he has just struggled here offensively in the quarter.
A nice shot by Tucker.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
And so Green will bring it up for Golden State. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Jenkins. From downtown. Good. And it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists tonight.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
On the wing, Irving. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Honolulu holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Right back after this break. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
There wasn't a better pass in the game. Almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Nurkic is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then it's Coulibaly. Then there's Irving. And it's Jenkins in at the 2-guard spot. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Greg, we've had a couple of NBA Cups in the book already. What have you thought of it so far?
A little added excitement and interest early in the regular season, and I'm all for it. Between that and the play-in, I think the NBA's done a great job to kind of make every part of the calendar relevant.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Shoots it. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. You got to at least show a little heart out here.
Well, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for Honolulu?
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And just a great job converting those second chance points as well. They're having a great night getting those second and third shot opportunities.
That free throw, no good. No luck that time either. And just the way pilots use VR to train, now NBA officials can do the same.
Yeah, it's all about reps, right? Getting them with a headset in a lower stress setting helps prepare them to make the right call when the lights are brightest.
In the corner, it's Coulibaly. Pass to Achiuwa. Now, Nurkic. Outside Irving. Nice shot from the wing. Here's Pickett. From deep three-point territory. Another shot. And he lays it up and in.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Inside, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
Given his shooting ability, Irving presents a ton of problems in the pick and roll.
Coulibaly against Simmons. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Irving passes to Jenkins. Now, here's Nurkic. He's guarded closely. Outside Irving. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
after a tremendous first quarter. 3 trays, he's put in another.
Puts up a deep 3. The Warriors pull it in. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Pass to Jenkins. Now here's Nurkic. Now Irving. 18 feet out. And the rebound goes to Honolulu. Simmons got rebound number 8 now on the night. Got that bucket in no time at all.
He notched 1 deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Now here's Jenkins. Nurkic setting the pick for Jenkins. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Honolulu has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Right wing. Screen by Nurkic. Three-pointer. No good that time. The Breeze have gone 7 of 11 from the floor in the final quarter so far. Been some solid looks for them.
23, 3 points.
And you hear about the second apron, bringing both financial and basketball-related penalties. Richard, do you think that shrinks the window for contending teams?
It's going to force some very, very tough decisions. We've already seen teams making adjustments to put themselves in a better financial position. Those penalties, they're aggressive. And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Coulibaly with it. Guarded by Simmons. Cuts off the pass. Here's Pickett. And again, it's Honolulu from deep.
How about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
And here is Jenkins. They need this. Nurkic can't hit. Simmons, a screen on Nurkic. He had a nice open look right there.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Irving with the ball for Golden State. Celtics will be coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. At the elbow, Nurkic. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Irving's got 4 assists now tonight.
At 7 feet, getting in Nurkic's way this close is hard to do.
Now here's Simmons. To the inside. And Simmons slams it in.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Irving from long range. Simmons pulls it in. Simmons got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's the pick. Fires away from outside. Offensive rebound.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Jenkins the pass to Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
It's the sheer size of Nurkic. It's his girth. It is so tough to contend with.
Off target from outside. Warriors have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. On the wing, Coulibaly. Whistle blows, basket is good, so a chance here for a 3-point play.
And that's one of the things Nurkic does so well. Absorb contact and still be in control.
Well, Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
And the free throw, no good.
End of the day, you just want to be a solid rotational player. Nurkic's size is intimidating on both ends of the floor.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now, here's Green. Nailed from three-point land. Irving's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Warriors. Doherty outside. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Stevenson's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Here's Irving. Williamson, the pass to Green. Golden State moving it around. Here's Coulibaly. That one good for 2.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Davidson. Back to Doherty. Stevenson outside. And here's Doherty. Richard, we see such an influx of foreign players. Any concern that American-born players will fall behind?
100%. We have to change our development. We have to change our approach to youth basketball because right now the Europeans, 1, hungrier, 2, they have a greater approach for skill and technique at an early age.
So it's the Warriors now, following the three-point basket by Honolulu, and finished off by Nurkic.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Stevenson with the bounce pass. And again, it's Honolulu converting.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now, here's Green. Irving from long range.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
Pass to Stevenson. Covered by Williamson. Zion Williamson grabs the miss.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Breeze.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win. They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Now here's Irving from 15 feet away, and that one is off. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Davidson. They get it again. And here's Doherty for 3. Good on the triple.
Just a humongous fourth quarter for him, especially from long range. Just in a groove now, and that tray has been deadly.
So Honolulu wins it. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that about wraps it up. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, and along with Allie LaForce on the sideline, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching tonight's NBA coverage. Now it's time to present our player of the game.
Excuse my charisma with a spritzer. Swag